What is up, everybody? I hope everyone's enjoying another new day here. Today we are going to be going through some of my favorite YouTubers. I want you guys to hear this. So let's do it. Yeah, this is something else I need to do to respond to these. Now, Mark Hewitt said, we got hammered a week and a half ago. Not sure the exact amount because we had 55 mile per hour gusts. But I've seen 3-foot snowdrifts. I have to admit, that's more snow than I've seen in years. The most snow we've ever gotten out here was up to my knees. And nowadays it would be about halfway up my shin. And as for this one-ish guy, do you have touch permission with benefactor? A touch agreement of sorts? Not sure what that was about. Not sure what that means, but yeah. And then there's some idiot trying to say seek professional help. No. Didn't really need it. That title, I Got Hurt, was just meant to grab your all's attention over the fact that I slipped and fell outside the day after our snowstorm. Now, to the topic of this video. My favorite YouTubers. There's Lance Stewart, who is literally right there. There's Lance Stewart, who, by the way, is one of the funniest YouTube vloggers you can find. The pranks he pulls, he does all kinds of crazy stuff. His pranks on his grandmother are hilarious to watch. There are times when he's been an asshole, yes, but his videos are, with his energy and his humor and everything else, he is one funny guy. Then there's also That Dude in Blue, one of my favorite YouTubers who does car videos. He does reviews on some of the coolest modified cars out there, as well as a few exotics and whatnot. Heck, he even reviewed the 2015 Mustang stock when it first came out. He also likes to post car vlogs of him getting his car modified and driving it around, doing chats with everybody. Engages with the audience way better than I do. Then there's also Levi Nix, guys, who, by the way, is actually pretty funny. The guy's married, for those of you who are wondering, because he got lucky and found a rarity among the women these days. A good woman. It's hard to find them these days, but Levi Nix is one of my favorites because he likes to, well, he'll call out anyone that does something wrong, and he makes jokes out of it, while also holding these people accountable. Then there's Mo Sargi, a paranormal YouTuber, who, by the way, it's also high energy, but he also makes some of the funniest jokes I've ever heard. While filming videos in some dark and very scary places with weird things happening around him. Then there's Omar Gosh TV, who, by the way, is also quite funny. Very calm dude. He films a lot of good paranormal videos in some places that I consider to be some of the most iconic haunted places he's ever visited. He's also done, like Mo Sargi, urban exploration videos without the hauntings involved. Yeah. He also does some really chill family vlogs, just like Mo Sargi does. And Mo Sargi recently, not too long ago, purchased a 200-acre property with a cabin. And he's been working on it since, and those videos are entertaining. Omar Gosh TV established a farm, and those videos are entertaining. So two of my favorite YouTubers are doing the same kind of stuff. Or similar stuff, really. One is managing a 200-acre forest property, while the other is managing a rather large farm. There's also the Modern King, who, by the way, he is very straightforward, no jokes, calls out people for something wrong, holds them accountable, and points out exactly why people don't want to deal with them, including women. Another one of my favorite YouTubers. Some of my other favorite YouTubers just do silent gaming videos, let's see here who they are, because I forgot who they are. I have some of their videos on a playlist. Ooh. Whoa. I just found something rather disturbing. So I'm going to do that to save the video. I'm going to save this video to watch later. Now here come my playlists. Let's see here. Because most of my favorite gaming YouTubers, they posted Mass Effect videos, and I just passed that. There's MK Ice and Fire, PC Gamer, Mitra Artem, who made some good videos, some good gaming videos, and showed their talent. I also like watching those Call of Duty videos that some other YouTubers have made. Let's see here, because I have a playlist specific to Call of Duty as well. Yeah, there's Ice and Fire, there's Game Army, there's Not, there's Retro Gamer, FGW, Gameplay Share. T Martin 2 actually made some good gaming videos, but he's not my favorite anymore. Then there's NRM Walkthrough HD. Yeah. Okay. It's not letting me see those Legend of Zelda videos. But there's Alessandri. Yeah. Hold on. I don't know why I did that. There is a long play of Tears of the Kingdom that I like watching, played by, and Beard Bear did that one. That's another one of my favorite YouTubers. There's, let's see who else. There's Shirako. Gamer's Little Playground. And then we've got people who played games like Ocarina of Time 3D. Long Play Archive and Beard Bear. All of whom are some of my favorite gaming YouTubers. Alessandri, however, does not do silent videos. He records his commentary as well. But he's also one of my favorites because he tends to be pretty funny. And then, yeah, another favorite YouTuber of mine You know what? Oh, that's right. Phase Rug is another favorite of mine. His initial videos were great. These modern videos he makes now are... He kind of shows a little too much energy. But still a fun personality. And he still does some... He still occasionally does some really great videos. Like his hide and seek videos. Those are actually fun to watch. Then there's the bounty hunter video. That was fun to watch. His haunted videos are still fun to watch to this day, because he does some really good videos with Sam and Colby, which goes into my next favorite YouTube channel, Sam and Colby, who do some incredible paranormal videos. Their favorite way to end them is with the Estes method, which you basically, the Estes method, you put a blindfold on the person, give them a pair of noise-canceling headphones, plug it into their the device, the spirit talker that they use, the device, and while you ask questions, they repeat what they hear through those headphones. They repeat what they hear from the device into the headphones. And there we go, guys. Those are some of my favorite some of my favorite YouTubers. Well, I just got out of the shower. And yes, you can see I'm in the uniform, so that I have this ready before I go anywhere. Oh yeah, look at this. Wow, people still aren't quite getting it, guys. Look at this. Look at the comment. Ethnically, I'm an Irish nut with Franco-Germanic sprinkled in, with a bit of Spaniel. But culturally, I am a SoCal surfer white Chicano bro. Nonsensical anti-left propaganda bullshit. No, this is all proven. The stuff I've said about the left, I'm going to point this out. That's all been proven to be fact. And as for ethnicity, this just further proves the left, the thing about left, they can't accept where they're wrong. Culture is things like this. Food, clothing, art, and architecture alongside intangible things like language, values, beliefs, and customs, music, and your social life. Oh yeah, and the kind of, yeah. Ethnicity is things like your skin tone. You're white, black or African American, Asian, Hispanic or Latino, things like Maori, Pacific Islander, Native Hawaiian or Native American Indian, or Native Alaskan. That's ethnicity. But of course, some leftist supporter can't accept that. Irish is nationality. But if he lives in SoCal, he's not actually Irish. He's American. And as for what he says he is culturally, that's not a culture. That's a recreational activity. That's recreation. Not a culture. But of course people can't understand that. Especially those on the left. Time for me to start getting ready to move, so I'll see you guys when I get back after 8 tonight. Alright guys, I just got back. Yeah, this shift was overly dramatic. Everybody going at it with each other. Some of them even went at it with the manager. Stupid move as far as I'm concerned, because the manager is one that can fire you. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Reactions to the old Spider... This is reactions to Spider-Man No Way Home. Yeah. Oh wow, Naruto's first friends. Oh, that kind of joke. Think of it as she ended up one of his first friends. So that's kind of a dumb theory. Oh, by the way, when I went in there to check on those dogs, I noticed Puppy was gone. What the? Okay, I want to hear this. I'll let you guys know what it's... I'll let you guys see what it sounds like later. This will be interesting.